Executive Director of the San Diego County Commission on Children, Youth, and Families. Our main goal is to look at issues that are impacting children who are in the delinquency system, so maybe they have a juvenile justice issue, as well as the dependency issue, commonly known as children in foster care. One of the Commission subcommittees is the LEAP program, which is a leadership development program. LEAP stands for Leadership Empowers All Possibilities, and the goal of the committee really is to take a look at what's happening for youth in foster care. What things we can do to change not only policy, but change practice. And it's a unique program where current and former foster youth have the opportunity to give back. They volunteer their time to truly make a difference for others in care. It's extremely valuable to the Commission, and that we're able to hear authentic youth voice. We're able to ask them, what was wrong? What would you change if you had the opportunity? And we take this information and we turn it into positive solutions for youth.
My name is Linda Kasrawi. I was in foster care for 4 years, age 14 to 18. And after foster care, I lived in a couple places, wasn't really working out. So I joined LEAP. LEAP is Leadership Empowers All Possibilities. And what LEAP does is we try to change foster care. In order for things to change, there needs to be strong bonds. Every month we gather, we usually go to a really nice restaurant with really good food. You get to meet people with similar stories like you and similar pain, and you don't feel so alone. Before LEAP, I used to feel like I was the only one that went through what I went through. And I meet all these girls and boys that did the same thing, and it's just really comforting to know you're not alone. There's hope for change. There's people trying to change things. You just gotta get in the organizations, you just gotta go in there, and you gotta take responsibility. If you want things to change in the system, you gotta go make them change. So that's what LEAP empowers you to do.
My name is Sam Rigby, and I am a former foster youth. I entered care around age 4 and then aged out 14 years later. In the child welfare system, you're constantly dependent on somebody. You're not really given a chance to be independent and make decisions for yourself. Our social workers, our county workers, our ILS workers, everything was done for us. I left the system with no sense of leadership or advocacy because I was never put in a situation where I had to use those skills. Once I started to develop those skills, I noticed it was a lot easier for me to communicate with others, to get along with others, and also a lot more opportunities started to open up for me. And I'm particularly proud of being a part of the LEAP Council because their key focus is developing leadership and advocacy skills for former and current foster youth. It allows for you to develop on a personal level. It also allows you to have a very strong voice in changing the child welfare system in a positive way. It's always said that the voice of many is stronger than the voice of the few, and with the LEAP Council you have the opportunity to be the voice of many.
Doing things like beach cleanups and doing things like feeding the homeless during the holidays is something that has just been part of my tradition. Coming on board with LEAP Board, it felt good to share the same values with LEAP Board and have other LEAP Board members help you feed the homeless. My name is Esther Palomino and I'm a former foster youth. I entered foster care since day one. I've been in and out of foster homes and emancipated at the age of 16. While in foster care, I had different role models and different foster parents and different social workers that taught me values of giving back to others was important. It stuck with me. I continue to volunteer, I continue to clean up the beach on my own, and I continue to just feed the homeless. Going out and feeding the homeless by yourself is not always so fun, but when you have a group of other former foster youth that were in your shoes at once upon a time, it feels more of a social connection with other kids that were once in group homes with you or in foster homes with you. Community service is important because it brings people together to build a stronger community, to help basically anyone in need.